What's up, my stylish people? This is Shashank. Welcome back to this channel. One more day, one more sneaker haul. It's not specific to any brand, but majority of the sneakers in this video are from Converse, one from Vans, and the other one from a new brand, Hummel. New brand doesn't mean the existence of the brand is new, but it has been covered for the first time on my channel. Having said that, let us get started with this sneaker number 1 from Converse. It is a Converse Archive Alive ERX 260X sneaker. That's a super difficult name to pronounce. Somehow I managed it, but basically it's a white sneaker. This is super highly priced at 8,000 rupees. I think on Amazon I got this for a price point of somewhere around 4,500 or something like that. Still, it's on the expensive side when it comes to a white sneaker, but I think I really love this sneaker. But still, Adidas Stan Smith is my favorite go-to white sneaker at any point of time. This one, I love the vibe, what you get with the sneaker. In case if you want something between the street as well as casual side, but still want that to be a little bit chunkier, not a super low top, this might be the right sneaker for you. What exactly I like when it comes to this sneaker, apart from that overall chunky fit, the heel portion, it do have considerable amount of heel when it comes to the sneaker. And number 2, the comfort. The insole for the sneaker, it's really comfort. Not only just with the insole, in terms of the overall comfort, they do have cushion paddings inside the shoe and you do feel really comfortable wearing this shoe. Number 3, the branding on the tongue area of the shoe. They have this dot pattern going on across the tongue area, and on top of that they have this Cons as well as Converse printed on that. The attention to detail in terms of the Converse branding, in terms of the star logo, it has been very subtle with this option. When it comes to the composition of the shoe, of course it's a leather shoe and you need to take care of it really well. There is something which you need to consider. The tongue protrudes a bit more than the height of the shoe. If you like that vibe, you can go with this, or else you may feel free to skip this option. Having said that, moving on to the sneaker number 2, and actually it's a boot sneaker. It's basically a Converse Chuck Taylor but in a boot sneaker format. As simple as that. And I have gone with the black and white. Of course, the base color is the black color, and for the Converse Chuck Taylors, obviously the heel portion as well as the cup portion at the front, it generally comes in the white color. When it comes to the composition of the shoe, it is made of fox leather for major proportion of this boot. Of course, as you can see, it's a high top Converse Chuck Taylor. I really don't like Converse low tops. This one, it's even more comfortable than the normal Chuck Taylor 70s because of the extra padding inside along with the insole comfortness. However, I feel that it's a minor disqualifier, at least for me, because of that extra padding. The shoe tend to be on a little bit heavier side, as well as the shoe tend to be a bulky at the top portion, which becomes uneven. And for that reason, it's very difficult for me to mix and match with the trousers in specific. With jeans, it's fine. When it comes to chinos, it doesn't look that presentable. However, I do like the minimum branding with the Converse logo in the white color for this option, and also the canvas material which they have used on the backside of the shoe with the C branding on the backside. If you can see that clearly, the leather is of high quality when compared to the fabric option they have gone for, and also the leather tend to shine, right? So they do leave 2 different shades of the black here. That's something which I didn't like with this sneaker, and probably I will return this option. Moving on to the sneaker number 3, and it is also from Converse. It is a Converse Chuck Taylor 70s. I reviewed multiple colors of this Chuck Taylor 70s on my channel. Feel free to check those detailed reviews. However, I got this in this lilac color or the light purple color. This specific color, as I mentioned earlier as well in my previous videos, it is trending since quite some time, and Converse have released this one. Generally, if you want to buy this in the stores, it's priced at 5,000 rupees, but however on Amazon I got this for a price point of 2,500 or 2,600 rupees. At least you're getting 50% off, right? That's a great deal, I can say. And also when it comes to the comfort, definitely these are better than the all-star options. A minor detail you need to note when it comes to Chuck 70s in specific, the sole here is not actually a white color, it's an off-white color, and the sole and the cup portion tend to be on the glossier side. Because of the material used for the Chuck 70s when compared to the all-star, it actually maintains its shape with time. That's something which I like about the Chuck 70s. Moving on to the sneaker number 4, and a well-known brand for the sneakers. It is from Vans. It's a Vans Fillmore Decon sneakers in an olive green color. Just at a glance, they might look like a Vans old school, and I agree with you guys. Even I thought it's a Vans old school before ordering, but I have seen that it's not the same. But overall, in terms of the appearance and in terms of the comfort, they matches it. I like the olive green color here because it's not too darkish green, nor the lighter version of it. It's certainly in between. I like the dual composition of the materials. Half of the portion of the shoe, it have the canvas material, and the other portion, they have the suede finish to it. And they have the 6 eyelets, and they have the white color laces going on. The laces generally They are of really great quality. They have slightly more added cushioning to this one when it comes to the insole. Apart from that, basically it's a low top sneaker from Vans. It's a gray and mauve sneaker from Hummel. They have this Hummel branding going on ever so slightly in the blue color on top of the mauve overlays. So what exactly I like when it comes to the sneaker? The shape of the sneaker, it resembles the popular New Balance option. And number two, gray color along with the mauve color can mute down the contrast of the blue color. That's why I have gone with this version. And also I do like gray sneakers in general. When it comes to the comfort, I can say the comfort is moderate, not that great, not uncomfortable either. Somewhere in between. I think we can pass it off at a price point of 1100 rupees. I got this one. Few of you guys have asked me a link for my H&M grey sneaker or a Zara grey sneaker. I think this is definitely an alternative for that sneaker option. And for a budget of close to 1000 rupees, it's a no-brainer. A minor disqualifier, or maybe not a disqualifier at all, or maybe it's my personal disqualifier. I ordered the shoe in size of 9. Yes, it is a size 9 shoe what they delivered, but because of the shape, it looks almost like a size 7 or size 8 shoes to my eyes. Having said that, these are the 5 sneakers I got this month for this sneaker haul. I hope you guys liked it and found this video useful. If you did so, don't forget to click the like down below and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. That's it from me. See you next time.